I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness.
What's up, DC? In this video I'm going to be discussing artifact swapping. You can do this with support roles, but for the majority of this video I'm going to be focusing on the DPS role side of this. So right here you're going to see the Dead King Scepter. At the very bottom of the orbital assistance, you're going to see for 30 seconds after calling for an orbital strike, orbital assistance will happen more frequently. So I'm going to show you right now what this looks like. So after calling an orbital strike, you're going to see right here, there's going to be a white beam coming down. Every time the white beam comes down, it ticks for like 65,000, sometimes 70,000. It all depends if you're buff. In the raid, it hits harder. If you're fighting against bounties, it hits even harder. So right here, to show you how this works in action, I'm going to go in my inventory, switch to the artifact, the Dead King Scepter. I'll pop the orbital strike, hit options, switch to my book. You're going to see the pet pops up for the book, and it's also proccing the Dead King Scepter because of the orbital strike. This is really good because you're technically getting the effects of 4 artifacts, even though you only have 3 slots. Okay, now the second artifact you can use to swap is the Eye of Gemini. You can see right here in damage roll, when the gaze expires, you deal 20% of all damage dealt by players standing within the gaze to all nearby enemies. This also applies to yourself. If you use this artifact, you know how it works. So right here I'm going to show you how to swap it. So just like before, swap to the Eye of Gemini now. I'm going to pop my Neo Venom boost, and then I'm going to swap back to the Grimorium book. You're going to see my Eye of Gemini still proc while my book is spawning the little pet. And finally, I'm going to show you how this looks like in an instance. I'm going to be a little slow at it in this video clip. I'm usually faster than this, but right here, pop the Eye of Gemini after I swapped it. I'm going to let it proc. This boss does a lot of stuns, and it goes through this one-shot mechanic phase right here. So after the one-shot mechanic, I'm going to swap back to the orbital artifact, Dead King Scepter. I'm going to pop my orbital and melt the boss. And it's that simple. So now in closing, I'm going to show you one last artifact you can also use, the Philosopher Stone, if you have it. Again, this video is not intended for you to feel like you need to go out and level up these artifacts. This is mostly if you've already been playing the game for a long time and you got more artifacts than you need. You can start doing this to maximize your damage. If you found this information useful, leave a like, and if you want to see more videos like this, consider subscribing to the channel. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'm out.
I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness.